Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be filming a first impressions video, and I'm going to be using the products that I mentioned in my last haul video and also some products that I've had sitting in my makeup collection that I still haven't used yet, and I've been waiting for this video so I can test out those products with you guys. So if you guys want to see this first impressions video on some really good makeup products, we have the kind of new Too Faced concealer, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, the Desi X Katy palette, and just a bunch of other makeup products that I'm really excited to test out. Then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first product that I am going to test out is this e.l.f. eyebrow set. I'm not sure if I'm going to try the powder out. So this is just an eyebrow pencil with duo eyebrow powder, I believe. My manager gave this to me for Christmas, and I have heard good things about this eyebrow pencil, so I'm actually excited to try this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to try out the powder. This is what the pencil looks like. It's actually thicker than I thought, to be honest. It's actually pretty pointed. That is what it looks like. I also don't know what shade this is in. I don't see the shade name anywhere, but this thing says medium on it, so maybe that's the shade that this is. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna grab my mirror and start brushing the hairs upwards. The spoolie is really nice. I just got my eyebrows done, so I don't really have that much to fill in. Okay, this pencil is pretty nice, but once you start to use it, the little point kind of goes away. I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of just a round thing now. So as I started to use the product, it got kind of fat at the tip, and I like them to be really thin so I can do really precise brow-like strokes of hair. Words just come out and they don't even make sense. But yeah, I like my pencils to be pretty thin, and it kind of just turned a little fatter than my liking. Okay, so although I do have a concealer to test out, I want to stick to what I know and give the eyeshadows a fair shot. So I'm going to go in with the products that I would normally use after doing my brows, and that is the ColourPop concealer to carve out the brows with this brush, and then as a base, the P. Louise base. So I'm going to use those products. Okay, so we are going to be testing out the Desi X Katy Friendcation palette. Mine is shattered, so I do have to be careful with it. I kind of gave up on trying to return it. I went to Ulta 3 times already, so I'm just going to use it. It's whatever. And I'm also going to be using these brushes that I picked up from the Makeup Shack. So I'm going to work after this, so I'm going to keep it pretty wearable for this look. So I'm just going to say the names of the shades that I'm taking just because my palette is shattered. So I can't lift it up, but it's the light transition shade in the top middle row, and I'm taking this on a T36 brush. And oh, that's super pigmented. What the? I did not expect that. because it definitely looks a little bit lighter in the eyeshadow palette. Like I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter. Okay, so now I'm going to take the T50 brush and just blend out these edges. Okay, now I'm going to take this like warmer brown shade in the bottom row in the palette just to warm up the look a bit. This shade is Churro, and I'm going to take it in the outer corner and kind of apply it into the crease. And I'm using like a more kind of precise brush for this. This is the T73 brush. So I'm just going to keep building up the shade. And now I'm going to take that first brush and a little bit of that first shade to buff out the edges. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this like really pretty shimmer shade right here because it's like the most like basic one. I really like the colorful shades, but since I'm going to work, I want to keep it pretty simple. So, oh my god, that's so pretty. I'm just going to apply this with my finger. Whoa, holy. I don't know. It has like pink in it as well. At first I thought like some of the other shadow got onto it. Okay, this is stunning. And like, I'm not surprised because I love like Dose of Colors eyeshadow formula. Like, the mattes and the shimmers are amazing. So I'm not surprised, but wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that, so I could like be more precise with it and everything, but like I said, I'm gonna keep it like a little natural, I guess you can say. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the eye makeup is done. We're gonna move on now, and I am going to be testing out this Maybelline Dewy Smooth Foundation. I have used this, I just don't use it a lot because the shade I had was way too dark. Well, it wasn't like super dark, but it was dark, so I wouldn't use it a lot. But I saw at Walmart that they had some new shades, so I decided to pick it up because I did like the finish of it. I just couldn't really wear it. See, that looks like a good shade too. This is in the shade 102. Okay, so I'll just go blend this out, and if I need more, I'll go in with a little more. I'm using a clean Real Techniques sponge just so I can give everything like a fair chance, just like the eyeshadow. I don't want to do any of these products dirty, you know, so I took out a clean one. And I'm just going to start blending this out. Okay, so this is what it looks like with one layer. I think I'm going to try to add a little bit more just because I see like red spots kind of peeking through. So I'm just going to layer this right now and see how that builds up. Okay, so I think next time that I use this, I'm going to blend it out with a brush because I don't know if you can tell, but I still have like red spots peeking through. And like, I mean, it looks pretty, but this is just not how I remembered the finish to be whenever I used it. And it looks really dry on my nose, which I feel like is not how it looked last time I used it. So I think like the sponge is absorbing like a lot of product because the finish and like coverage doesn't look as good as like when I last used this foundation. I mean, it still looks dewy and like my skin looks better, but it looks a little cakey. I don't know why. So I'm just gonna go in with the concealer. This is the Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Snow. It looks kind of dark, like it's almost like the foundation. I don't know. Everything was going so good with my eyes, and then... Okay, I'm just gonna start blending this out. Okay, that looks really, really good. I thought everything was gonna start going downhill, but it's blending out super easy. It's like blending right into the skin, which I really like, and it looks really radiant. So that's what the concealer looks like. I think it looks good. My skin is looking like a little dry, but I think it's because of the foundation. I don't know if you guys could see, but there's like a red patch under my nose that's really bothering me. Okay, you want to set this right away because it already like creased. So make sure you blend out the creases before setting it. And it's probably because it's like a really like creamy, radiant like concealer, so I get that it's creasing. But I'm just setting this with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just quickly going to put some of this Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush Flawless Finish powder in Fair 1, I believe. Or just one, I don't know. Okay guys, so I'm being honest, my skin looks so bad. It looks so dry. I'm going to finish my face and then I'm going to zoom you guys in so you could see how dry my face looks, which I don't get because these products are really like dewy and radiant, so I'm kind of confused, but I'm going to keep on going and hopefully, I don't know, hopefully this gets better. So I am going to try out this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here to contour. This palette is in Dulce de Leche, that's like the shade, I guess. I thought this was going to be a little bit more cool, but it's looking like really warm, at least on camera. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Physicians Formula bronzer and kind of blend this out on top of it. Okay, so now for another part that I'm super excited for. I'm finally going to use this palette. I've had it for so long. It's been over a month. This is the Ofra Glow Up palette. It looks like this. It's so pretty. So I'm going to use this for my highlight with the same brush that I always use for highlight. I think I'm just going to go in with this light shade right here just to play it safe. Okay, that's actually like a really light shade, so I think maybe Rodeo Drive can work on me. I'm just going to take a little bit of Rodeo Drive as well. Okay, I think the highlight looks really good. Even though like my skin is really dry right now, it's not looking like cakey and all like textured up. And I'm going to take that same light shade in the inner corner. Now for blush, I actually didn't realize till till my makeup collection video that I haven't really used this blush, I don't think, but it's really pretty. It's from Milani. It is in the shade Bella Bellini, and it looks like that. Oh, that's so pretty. It gives you like a really pretty glow. Okay, I'm loving this blush. So I'm gonna dust away this bag. I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I heard the mist on this was really nice, so I'm really excited to try this. Oh yeah, that's so good. Okay, that was really nice. So I think I'm just gonna go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is a brand new one. And then the last thing I have to test out is this Ofra Liquid Lipstick in the shade Manila. Okay, so I'm gonna get up close so you guys can see how bad my skin looks. I don't know if you can tell if it's focusing. Oh my god, look at my nose. Yeah. I think I like the eyebrow pencil. I don't think it was like amazing, but I definitely do have to try it out a little more. You never know, I might start to like it the more I use it. So I'm gonna play around with the eyebrow pencil a little more. I really like this palette. I am obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. The shadows blended out so smoothly, and the shimmer shade that I used, it literally felt like so wet, and it was so sparkly and beautiful. So I really like the eyeshadow palette. Also, the Makeup Shack brushes are so nice and soft and so pretty. If you guys want to see like later on as I start to use them more, like top favorite like brushes, like brush collection type of video thing, let me know. But I really like those brushes, and I love this shade. The mist in this was really nice. I can't really tell you like how long lasting it is for like makeup because I don't really know yet, but this blush is so pretty. I really like the blush. I'm not sure about this yet because I thought it was going to be a little bit more cool on my skin for like to actually contour, but it kind of was a little warm for my fair skin. And then I'm honestly not sure how I feel about these two products yet because I'm not sure if it was the products, like the formula, or if it was just my dry skin like acting up, because the other times that I've worn this foundation, like with the darker shade that I had, it never did that on my nose or like under eyes. It never looked like that cakey. So I think like my skin's just acting up. So I feel like that kind of changed like how these products actually do work. So I think I'm going to continue to test both of these out. Maybe use this with a different foundation, different concealer, different like primer, moisturizer. I don't know, so I still have to test those two out. As for everything else, I really liked everything else besides the contour thing. I'm not too sure about yet. If you guys liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my little family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.